Today on the Eurotruck Podcast, Conmy T2 learns how to park a truck, JeffersonB rolls over, and we talk about Heroes of the Dorm.
If I call you oak or maple, I apologize.
Father oak will work.
Perhaps spruce.
Spruce.
Okay,
What about a California redwood?
There we go.
There you go.
All right,
I'm just going to start naming off
everyone's
random
good?
trees as we go on.
Hello, guys, and welcome to the Eurotruck Podcast with Andrew C.
And JeffersonB.
some medical person.
Freelance gamer.
Conmy T2.
Ah!
So, as you noticed, there were 5 of us this week. We have special guest Conmy T2, who is doing Tabletop Today on our channel, and this is his podcast debut.
Oh no! I flipped it.
Okay,
That
this
was
is,
fun
where
while
you,
it lasted.
this is where you hit F7 and then go back, repair, and then try and catch up.
This
Nice job there, Spruce. More power to you.
I hate it when the California redwood crashes immediately.
Right?
I know, right?
So,
Maple,
so
you gotta
hold
get your
on,
act together.
if a tree falls and there's no one around, we obviously heard it.
I make a lot of noise.
That's true.
Oh, I hit a guardrail.
Well played, sir. Well played. I would high five you right now, but I'm currently driving a truck.
I mean, hold on. Trucker high five.
There
Come
we
here. Come here.
Oh,
There we go, trucker high five.
Where are we going to
Let's
anyway?
We
Side
are
of-
going to Leon.
Beautiful city. It really is.
Yeah, Jeff, that actually worked because I drive on the right side of my cab and you drive on the left side of yours.
Oh, that's right, because you're European.
He's silly.
European.
He's going for the full immersion experience.
Right? I don't even have. Actually, right now I don't even have. I don't have my the fake GPS or a real GPS. I'm just going.
Dude, how am I going 110 kilometers right now?
We're outside the city.
And it goes to 120, I believe.
It goes to 110. That is the speed limiter.
That makes sense. Okay.
Outside of the city. Inside of the city, it's the speed limiter is 60. We're coming on a toll plaza.
So route. So speaking of toll routes, why not start talking about some new ads?
New ass, yes.
Bad.
So the original big new ass.
God,
You had to. Did you really?
I had to
There's-
apparently.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently, I
that
had
was-
to. I didn't even try to do that, but it.
That was
happened.
brilliant.
So the original big news was, it was supposed to be that Valve had added this new paid mods thing, and we had a whole rant and everything, and then a counter rant, and then they dropped the bombshell of, well, we're gonna take paid mods away for now. So that was a thing for a week, and now it's not a thing anymore. Moving on.
That's the news.
Because there's nothing to talk about. With
Oh,
that.
What's done is done.
It's done.
I'm gonna squeeze by. Sabotaged you. You deserved that for 2 weeks ago, you bastard.
I don't even know what just happened.
Guys, I'm on my side.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, my wheels are spinning and I'm on my side.
I got him. I got him, coach. But
Rustin
anyway,
rolled over.
earlier today, ESPN showed Heroes of the Storm.
Which was awesome.
It was yesterday.
Keep
It was
in
on
mind
Sunday.
we record this on Monday, so it was Sunday. That
Right,
aired this past Sunday.
And then Monday is when the fallout happened.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
Hold on, what?
So ESPN showed Blizzard and ESPN showed Hero of the Storm on Sunday. The review ratings are not out yet. ESPN has not released the numbers, but several popular ESPN sponsored people like Talking Pieces and athletes and stuff all promoted the crap out of it on Twitter. They're like, "Oh my god, this is awesome! I have no idea what's happening, but I like it." Then the ESPN tryhards that don't like esports made commentary about it on Monday.
What's his name? Cowrend? Cowering?
Colin
You can go find the
Cowherd.
article on your own. I don't want to bash names. I just want to say the fact that haters are gonna hate. He won't have his job for you're allowed to have your opinion. This is America. You can have your opinion, even though we're playing Euro Truck Simulator. You can have your own opinion. But when your opinion crosses the line and you're insulting people to the point of
Degradation.
derogatory commentary and telling people aggressively they don't matter as people is a problem. And that's all that has to be said.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, but otherwise, I mean, I watched the last match and a half. It was when the Lone Wolf sent me a message saying about it. I knew it was supposed to be on, but I forgot to look for it.
Yeah,
And-
I watched the the finals between UC Berkeley and Arizona State University, and it was actually if I may just kind of recap. UC Berkeley was fully undefeated right up until their last match against ASU, and in my opinion, it was some of the best Heroes of the Storm playing I've ever seen. Which, considering it's the only Heroes of the Storm playing I've ever seen, good.
Pretty good stand.
But no, like it is. It's a game that doesn't come out yet. It doesn't come out till June 6th. It is Blizzard's new title. It started off as
another piece of news. Open beta happens on Saturday of this week.
Tomorrow.
That comment is completely like weird because the game has been accessible. I've been playing the game for at least 6 months now.
Basically.
So it's not. I don't know. Like right now, I don't know how I would start playing it. I don't know if I just click that in Battle.net and then it just tell it to install and then it installs and then I can play it, or if I have to do something.
If it shows up in your Battle.net, you have access to it.
Oh, okay.
How do you request access if it doesn't?
You had to go to their beta page and click the button and say, I want this. So then, just like everything else, like how you got Hearthstone, I want this when it's beta. And then a week later or so, depending on how it plays out, it shows up in your account.
But Dogwood, I might disagree with you as to whether or not it's like League but with a Diablo system, because it's been everything I saw was very like it's a MOBA in the sense that like League is a MOBA, but there were a lot of elements and complexities to the system that I thought were rather unique to its own gameplay. I thought it was kind of its own thing. What are your thoughts?
Yes. I'm still in the camp where I think it's like because it's got
or are we going straight
maps.
We've not
sub levels to maps, like and it's over the camera shot makes me feel like I'm playing Diablo.
Okay.
I'm not complaining with it though because it's like something different and like I like the similarity of League and like Dota, but it's like how Smite is playing. It's like Smite where it's another MOBA with a tweak to make it stand out.
Sure,
Right.
it's doing something to the genre that hasn't been done. Because right now we have poster boys of the genre. Like League is synonymous with the MOBA at present.
Correct, because there's
I wouldn't like that.
Because it's easier. It's an easier game / The reason why League is better, why League is the headliner, is because Dota has a huge skill cap. Because people have been playing it for 10 years.
Oh shit! Sign. I didn't.
So people don't have access to it, and then League just took it and ran it real hard to get people in, and it's really like it got picked up. They put a pile of money in it. Like if Dota has the Invitational, and they're doing the same thing with like money tournaments and whatnot. It's got such a big player base when League is still young, so it makes you feel like there's a lot less, even more chance to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
And there's
the experience of Dota players makes it very difficult, for at least for me, as someone who would be starting the game, to go into a match and expect to be able, like, I could ask questions and probably get answers to it, possibly better than League community, but there's a lot to already in it because they've had to keep advancing the game over the past 10 years.
And then League has things built into it that Dota doesn't. Like, you know, everybody has Flash in League. Everybody has an ability to teleport or smite. Like, you don't have universal abilities in Dota. Dota's like, so their difference is they have things capped to character base. So like you're trading off free to play characters based on free to play characters versus universal abilities. Anyway, but I think Heroes of the Storm looks interesting. I played some games of it. I haven't played a lot yet because not everybody in my friend group is on the game yet, so that's like a detriment to it.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the driving factor is whether or not pockets of communities will pick up on it.
Wait. You see the sign?
Everybody in my group plays League, so it's like...
I think one of the key advantages that Storm has is mainly a lot of its map play. So, like, in League, it's been my experience that the map is important, but the map itself doesn't do a whole lot. The map is just a space for the players to play on. In Storm, it's more like the map is a tool that gets utilized, and there are figments of the map that are used for your advantage. The finals match was occurring in an area where if you controlled 2 different shrines and then had a third player that you coordinated with to access the center point, you could play as a Dragon Knight, where your character would pilot this massive, powerful dragon in knight's armor. and it was really cool. But it required such coordination to get it that I can't imagine any casual picking it up.
So,
Only once every couple of matches.
So the thing about that is, that's kind of true in the sense that it's not a single person. The thing about League is they do have neutral objectives that matter for map control, and at higher levels of play, they do have ways of controlling and using the map to their advantage, including camps in neutral areas and the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, using different camp buffs allows you to have control of map, vision, what's going on in the map. Baron and Dragon both allow your teams to get buffs. Baron in particular allows you to buff any lane you're in, any minions near you get buffed, and the buff itself is almost more useful because a team can have multiple people in different parts of the lane because they took this objective. So while the map itself in League is extraordinarily important because it allows you to utilize your ability or utilize it in lane more, whereas and I still feel Heroes of the Storm at the end of the day is that it's just done in a slightly different way.
That's a really good opinion on that. Actually, I didn't think of it in that way. I'm also not very versed in playing League of Legends, and so I think that's definitely that brings a lot of really good points to the table. Yeah,
Competitive League, definitely the map is a tool. It's not their So League is 5v5, a whole bunch of user spells and abilities controlled by players on a board. When Heroes of the Storm has more in depth, the fact that it has going for it is it has a StarCraft mentality where they have different maps to rotate around, or the Counter-Strike mentality where you have to utilize multiple maps instead of just champions or just player base. And I think that's a unique twist to the MOBA genre that they're bringing to it. Because we don't have that yet. No one else. I don't think Dota has multiple maps. They have one map. I'm pretty sure.
Well, even if they do, it's not used in competitive. Most of the time, these additional maps aren't used in competitive play.
Right. Like League has more maps, but you don't play them in a competitive atmosphere.
Correct.
And I like how Hero of the Storm has a map. Now they're not 100% ready yet with it because there's no ban and pick phase. That was bad.
That needs to be finished.
That was really bad.
Yeah, the ability to ban out champions is going to be something very crucial in that game's development, because when you're picking your champions and your team composition and you know what the other team is good at, the lack of ability to choose, like, no, you don't get this because this will, we're going for this and we know you're going for this. Like, it removes an element of play that's going to be required. Maybe not yet because they don't have a large champion pool, but
doesn't matter.
But as the game progresses, they're going to require one.
Yeah, at some point they need one now, and the sheer fact that you can't right now in a multiplayer game, you can't draft the team you want because you have to draft what you don't want your opponent to play. So you're already going in with a bad mental state of how to play the format. I shouldn't have to play the game in a context where I need to hate draft you all day.
Right, where you have to
playing strategically, not that's like a shortcut. It's like, I'm just going to play the champions that I won't want you to play. That's not how that works.
I now know Jeff crashed his Euro truck.
I was going to say, did your game crash?
I didn't want to say anything for the purpose of podcast continuity, but yeah, also my recording crashed. So if it exists,
R.I.P.
I'm so sorry.
What else is... Okay, other news. We're going to have to move away from Heroes, because I just got to Leon.
Yeah. Okay.
So to move away from Heroes, me and Kami T2 here, at least, as well as maybe other people here who wish to join us, want to do the St. Jude's Child Play on Twitch. We will be setting that up. I believe submissions are due on the 1st. I think, right, Tree?
Yeah, I'm seeing that right now. The 2015 prize season kicks off May 1st.
We're going to be streaming, and we're going to try and figure out a stream schedule to work with during that time. Once that is known, that will be posted to Facebook for available seeing.
And everywhere.
And everywhere else that we do, so that way we can have some form of, if you want to watch and help us help children raise money.
So we play video games as a community and show that we're not a bunch of degenerates that don't care about other people. We care in the sheer fact.
We are degenerates, but
we're degenerates. That's just people, but we care about other people. We can do good things by doing video games. So let's help us help them. Everything that comes in the door goes right to that.
Yep, and then we're probably going to set our goal as actually $0.
My goal is 0, and then depending on the amount of donation, of amount of times I stream, I'll throw in a percentage from my pocket on top of the donation amount.
So
Whatever.
the big question on my mind is, what will be played?
Okay, so that's currently what we're going to work in the scheduling, but I'm fairly certain I'm going to end up doing, assuming they've optimized the game, GTA 5. And I'm pretty sure that Tree over here will be doing Moto for the most part, with, Hearthstone, it's standard Tabletop Tuesday, what you've come to expect.
Tabletop Today stuff.
Tabletop Today. Tabletop T22, sorry.
It'll be something card game based, probably. I mean, unless I really feel the need to play I could do like League or something, but my video content will still be card game based.
Correct. And then once we work out the schedule, obviously the whole group, whoever's a part of it, whoever can, Ghost Incorporated will be represented.
What date is the actual streaming event going on?
It's the entire month.
And every day in May. So there's you have to put your you can start anytime you want, and you can put up anything you want. It starts officially on the 1st, and then the more times you do it and represent and whatnot with the St. Jude thing, the more chances you have for them them supporting you with surprises and stuff, or giveaways and stuff. My stream will be up for pretty much as many days in May as possible based on schedule. I will be streaming.
Yep, and I'm going to be following the same mentality.
That's kind of interesting. I know personally, my schedule opens wide up in 2 weeks' time, but that's because it's finals week here in good old Virginia. So yeah, we're getting there.
You gotta do them reading pages.
Son, I gotta do all them writing pages. Please, get on my level.
I remember that P for white purse.
Oh, very good. That's wonderful.
It's a great day for the U.S.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Hi there. That lagged
How
my
is that
game.
to you?
That lagged my game out while I received 21% damage.
Dude, I only received 10.
Oh.
GG.
I hope no one wanted to play Silent Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Because
What happened?
Kojima and Konami going on. Okay. So, as far as I know, Konami's contract with Norman Reedus to use his likeness for Silent Hills, which is what they were doing, has ended.
Correct.
Guillermo del Toro is no longer on the project.
It's not even all of it.
And we're getting there. It's possible that Io Kojima may be leaving Konami. Io Kojima is the developer of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. He has a brand name to him of his own, where basically Konami released games, and they were called Io Kojima games. A lot of current things, like Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, the newest one that's going to come out, their website used to say, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, an Io Kojima game. This is basically if you're a famous writer, or, a Mel Brooks movie, it's meant to be recognizable marketing. And if you look at their website as of a couple days ago, it no longer says an Io Kojima game. And it actually has a different image, and it looks like there's a lot of weird things going on at Konami. And Silent Hills looks like it's delayed.
Nope. Fully canceled.
Fully canceled. Alright, GG. No remake of a franchise everyone wanted and everyone would pay for who played the original games. Or at least most people. But yeah, I'd play it. I really wanted to too. I haven't played a Silent Hill, and I've never done it because they've always been.
I think Konami's in trouble because they delisted themselves from the stock market.
Yeah.
Today, that's not good.
Yeah, there's a lot of we here at the GI Newscast are circling the water as sharks watching for blood, because I have a feeling that Konami may be going the way of trying to remember the name of the studio that just dropped a little bit ago. It's the developers for Saints Row. I can't remember the name.
Dodo Bird Studios.
Dodo Bird Studios. Yeah, basically. How's the parking job, by the way?
Done.
Done. Tree.
Maple. Redwood.
Parking.
Oak.
Spruce.
Cherry.
Working
Oh.
on
Chestnut.
What? Chestnut.
Yeah, just a tree.
Yeah, just kind of caught me off guard.
I think that was the point. Well,
I keep drifting into my trailer somehow.
Oh, he keeps jackknifing it.
that's how that
Jackknifing.
goes. I don't know where you are. I'm driving around looking for you.
I think he's all the way on the north side. I don't know if that helps considering how you people do weird maps.
Oh, I'm finding him. I am getting closer.
Hey, buddy.
5%.
I'm at the sand.
That one actually did a
builders.
lot to me.
Sand builders.
Sand builders.
What happens if you drive forward straight for a sec? Or that works, yeah, sure.
Green.
Yes!
There you go.
There you go. Wait. Wait. I hear noise. I hear success sound.
Hey, and on that
Hey!
bombshell, it's time
Hey!
to end. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Eurotruck Podcast. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button down there. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. We'll get all these videos to you every day of the week, guaranteed, from now till who knows when. But we will see you guys next week.